live.
Neato.
Eyes, boop, 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 boop. Turn that down. Turn that up. Make sure that the thing is in focus. Yeah.
Lucky bet. Ooh woo.
Nelson Dune, howdy folks. Howdy. Howdy do guys.
Exactly.
Refresh the old palette.
Live chat. It's a one-wheel ad.
Oh, I
There we
want a
go.
one wheel so bad. They're cool.
They're only really expensive.
Yeah, they're really expensive. Ghost of Death, hello! I only want to watch at evening. Tristan Lee, the Vaporwave boys are back. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
Exactly.
Liam Hagen, Burgess Moment. Fortnite, yeah, boy.
Guess that was a mistake.
Mm-hmm. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Yeah, exactly. Ghost of Death 2. It's 4 a.m. for me. Well, it's 9 p.m. for us.
Yeah. I learned all about glazing today.
This is true.
And how to spend a long ass time painting white armor.
Exactly. And to really understand what that means, you gotta join the Patreon.
Yeah, you
There's a
do.
special Patreon episode coming out tomorrow.
Liam Hagen, Nurgle moment. Spell check is a crime. Oh, spell check is not good enough to fix me, for sure.
Yeah.
Not
That's how
even
good
a
of
little
speller
bit.
you are.
Mm-hmm. Literally, but what's funny sometimes is, like, spell check will, like, I'll write a word, and then I'll be like, I don't think that's spelled right, and then I wait for the autocorrect to maybe prompt me, and it doesn't. So then I just fix it. And I'm like, what? That don't make no sense.
Galzeroke. Happy Halloween Friday, everyone.
Yeah!
Jason M. Hey, everyone.
Liam Hagen, how do I get better doing eyes? Practice! You could, like, do you have a bunch of models that are, like, sort of, like, is there any chance you have, like, Imperial Guard or Gene Stealer color models with eyes? Because you could just go back and do all the eyes. But yeah, eyes are hard. Phil Sayer, hi from the UK. It's 3:05 a.m. here. My second ever drop in on your live streams. This time I'm half cut and sat at my hobby desk to model along, baby. Yeah!
Ooh.
Blind Serpent, the new intro is so great. Yeah, it is.
You better believe it.
Mm-hmm. And no one has ever said otherwise. Oh,
It's slightly
folks.
different. It's 5 minutes longer than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's
is,
the
yeah.
same. Here we go. USA Libertarian. Get bigger eyes like the dude's chest.
There you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I learned something painting bigger eyes. Like on that big dwarf I painted or other larger models. I feel like it helped. So it's like training wheels a little bit, but for painting.
Liam Hagen, old intro gang.
Mm-hmm.
Well, too bad we deleted all the files that had the old intro on it.
We did.
So there you go.
We're actually going to retroactively go back and put the new intro into all the old videos.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's yeah, it's hard to do that, but that's what we're gonna do. Internet man, I miss the old intro. I like the little Space Marine painting. The new one is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
I do. There is something definitely very charming about the old Space Marine.
Exactly.
But yeah. But if you could believe it, we didn't want to use a Space Marine for the rest of time. For some reason. Then we were thinking about changing it to Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
You know, something that we could have ownership of.
Right. It'd be a Mickey Mouse painting a littler Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Internet man, also remember people, it is paint. You can always repaint it.
That's true.
Agreed.
And you can even repaint it without stripping it. You can just go ahead and put more paint on. Really, I feel like nobody should strip a model until there's at least 3 or 4 coats of paint on it.
Oh, yeah. Ghost of Death 2. I missed the old intro. I know, something that's funny, when we switched over to this one, there were some fussy people that didn't like the new one.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what happened with the painting Space Marine too.
It did?
When we switched to that one, people didn't like it. It's almost like you can't fix it. You can't solve everyone's problem. It's pretty funny. Liam Hagen, your Plague Marines look minty.
Yeah, they do. Like you just want to take a bite.
I feel like they're probably smelly.
Levi? Shalom, friends. Do you remember me? I'm formerly known as Rhaegar. Ah!
Do you think the Nurglings are smellier, or the Plague Marines are smellier?
I bet they're about the same. You just don't want to be near any of them.
Phil's there. I just want to say I've been going through some bad depression recently, and you guys at EOB have helped me through.
Yay!
Hobby inflation and your seemingly endless good moods make me smile. Thanks.
Nice. Glad to hear it's helping.
Yeah.
So yeah, we aim to always have fun and be fun on the channel.
Mm-hmm. And chill.
And
one
chill.
Too. Mostly that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like shilling is at the top of the pyramid, and then, entertaining and engaging content, and then, like, third is have fun, and then fourth is, like, scheduled uploads.
Exactly. But again, shilling's number one.
Shilling is number one. Yeah, always.
Just to reiterate that.
Do. I have some tea so I can stay awake.
Ghost of Death 2? How many Plague Marines have cancer? All of them.
I think all of them, but I think there's it's kind of like Wade Wilson, Deadpool, how they just don't die from cancer. So they're all horribly sick, but they just can't die from it.
Nah. There you go.
Oh, I should have had a damp paper towel so I could try out the Louise trick.
Yep, Louise all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even get me started about Duncan. We're Team Louise over here.
Duncan, Idaho? That's someone from Dune.
Ah.
I don't remember who that. I'm so bad. Whenever there's a book and there's like more than 3 characters, I'm like, okay, I pick these 3 to know. And the rest, hopefully, I'll just get with context clues.
Liam Hagen, show for some random tiny mini company. Yeah, we do. Games Workshop.
Yeah.
They're so small. Like, I think the smallest company.
I'm pretty
that makes
sure, yeah. They're a little indie thing. They're kind of an indie darling, beloved in the community.
Yep.
Levy has been a while, was without a PC for a long time. Now I'm back to watch streams and eat ass. Yeah.
I remember there was this guy in our architecture studio who, I guess he was like really good at like calligraphy, and he wrote "eat ass" beautifully, and he had that on his desk.
Nice.
Yeah, he had like a piece of paper that said "eat ass," giant letters. It's very fun.
Chris Franklin, favorite trader primer, go!
George!
Philip! Steve! I don't know. God,
I said mine.
Yeah, Conrad Kurz, because he's got kind of a cool backstory.
There's just 2. What do you think Plague Marines eat? Poop.
Yeah, I think they eat whatever they want.
Yeah. Poop.
Victor Hugo Bittencourt Silva, Porterabo! Oh yeah, I feel like he never gets any attention. Because his Legion is just like normal. Like aren't the Iron Warriors basically just Chaos Imperial Fists? Like isn't that exactly what they are?
What are Chaos Ultramarines?
I guess the Black Legion, Chaos Undivided.
Yeah. That makes sense. Crack! Oh yeah, made it in time for the makeout sesh this time.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Mothma Miniatures, my group of friends are doing a friendly painting completion for ourselves, but we need an objective source to judge the final results. Do you think we should post them to Reddit with a straw poll? Yeah, I mean, that seems like that would work.
Mm-hmm.
Liam Hagen, Trader Primarchs are losers. I mean, yes, they are, categorically. They lost the war. Margaret the Pay, is it going to stay these colors, or is it going to be darkened with grime? I kind of like them as is. As is, yeah, they're definitely going to be this bright. I like them this bright.
Right.
Manticore Jones, Porterabo will also tell you he doesn't get any attention. Yeah, the world always shines on Mortarion or Magnus. Because they have models.
Yeah, I was about to say, because their models are cool.
Mm-hmm.
David Kratzberg, any predictions for tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Games Workshop shutting down.
Yeah,
That's my
Games Workshop
prediction.
will be shut down tomorrow. Finally.
Tomorrow's a Warhammer Day, I think.
Oh. I thought,
Yeah,
don't they have a
shutting
bunch of
down.
Warhammer days? Feels like they're always having Warhammer days.
I mean, every Sunday they release new shit. So
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
I think,
every Sunday they release new stuff, and then every Monday people post their YouTube videos about how much it sucks.
yeah, exactly.
Which we will too, but we do them on Fridays.
Yeah, exactly. Like clockwork.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we made one of the least shilliest videos we've ever made in a long time.
Mhm.
Although it's like legitimately silly,
Yeah.
some of that stuff. Phil Sayer, every day is Warhammer Day in Profit Land.
Mm-hmm. love Profit Land. It's my favorite land. I one day wish to retire there.
Ghost of that 2, is EOB your full-time job?
Yeah.
No, we are also strippers.
Yes, yeah, of course.
We do both of those things. Guess which one we make more money doing?
The answer may surprise you.
Mm.
Levi, all young people care about is poop and fart. Cringe. I love poops and farts, though.
And burps.
Yeah.
Don't forget burps. Everyone forgets burps. Burps are better than all of those things.
Liam Hagen, do not look up the Demonculaba. Yeah, it does. It's just dumb grim darkness for grim darkness' sake. Yassine Brown. Twitterabos peeps got the whole flesh virus over all the bodies and armor. Oh, neat.
Bruh.
Jeez, Cheeky Beaky. What Death Guard mini is this? This is the Plague Spewer model from Space Marine Heroes Series 3.
And don't they not make them anymore?
Yeah, they don't make it anymore.
FOMO!
But you can basically make the same model out of the regular Plague Marine kit.
FOMO!
Crack, great job on the eyes. Yeah. For a second, I'm like, I didn't paint the eyes yet, but he's got more eyes.
Crack! Are you guys worried the Black Games Workshop vans will one day pull up and disappear you two for speaking out against the almighty Games Workshop?
I hope so. That'd be fun. Just kind of shake up the week, get a little energy into the schedule.
I think it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. David Kreitzberg, the Games Workshop hate farming is real. It definitely is. It's been particularly strong lately, although it's always existed, for sure.
Oh yeah, I remember back in the day, people were like, Games Workshop's going under.
Yep. Yeah, get your minis now, because they won't be here next year.
And then, 7 years later, here we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Games Workshop is, once again, on the cusp.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be gone any minute now, for sure. Foul show. Icarus Maximus, Games Workshop late with orders. Yeah, that's what it's been seeming like. It seems like they just have no stock anywhere.
I mean, we ordered something.
That's true, and I'm looking it up now to see if it has ships. My account. Yeah, my credit card number is 4414
6969. Ghost of that 2. One day EOB is going to get swatted by Games Workshop on stream. I mean, they have our address.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the wrong accounts? What's going on here? I didn't mean to be cheating on my... Oh, I bet I signed out of Warhammer TV too just then. How am I gonna watch my shows?
Don't worry, I have your password.
Okay, good. Why has it deleted all old orders? Is this what we ordered? Yeah, okay, it is still pending. We ordered it on Monday.
It said it would take up to 20 days.
It did say that.
Which is, that seems pretty wild.
So, I guess according to 20 days, they still have plenty of time. But
yeah,
you better believe they're gonna be getting some Karen emails on that day 19.
Ooh. Do you know who I am? Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I have a YouTube channel that some people watch.
Ben E, I hope they say something about the 30k pictures that leaked. Hopefully a new big box. I mean, I'm sure that's gonna happen eventually. And I hope they switch to 8th edition, because people are just going to lose their minds, because I feel like the 30k community is kind of small and tight-knit, and I feel like those are the folks who are kind of like 7th edition was perfected with like 7th edition 40k sucked and was for babies, but 7th edition Heresy was perfected, and they had dare not change it. And I'm sure they're going to.
On the Warhammer community website, it says that they're going to be talking about Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Blood Bowl, Warcry, Warhammer Underworlds, and the Horus Heresy. And then they're also going to be talking, it says, including some glimpses into the future of Warhammer Plus. So there you go. So tomorrow, tomorrow. Ooh, kind of early. It's 8 a.m. New York time, which is 7 a.m. us.
Oh, awesome! Usually we have to wait until like noon.
Yeah. So basically, by the time you get up, you'll know everything. It'll be perfect.
I hope they're gonna move Heresy to 8th edition. I mean, honestly, they should, because they don't publish the 7th edition book anymore. But I know a lot of people are going to be real upset, and very vocally so. I mean, they were going to be vocally upset no matter what happened, if it was perfect. But I kind of want it to happen, because I just love seeing grognards all up in arms. I know Arbiter Ian put out a great video yesterday, or maybe it was 2 days ago, about Horus Heresy, and he was talking about how there's when 8th edition dropped, some people got together and they made 8th edition Heresy, and he did it. Like, it was him and another guy. And it was really cool. It was interesting. It was a really interesting video.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
David Kreitzberg, what did you guys do before going full time? I was studying costume design for stage and things. Also, like set design.
I was a draftsman for a staging company in Los Angeles. And could you believe that was not a good job during COVID? Not a good job to be in.
Oh my goodness, you Peter typing so fast. Ghost of Death 2, what is your least favorite model? I don't know, anything old and metal. Chris Franklin, have you boys played Age of Sigmar yet? Thoughts? Yeah, we have played it. I really liked it. I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
I played the Stormcast.
We'll have to somehow figure out how to do it again.
Yeah.
We're playing a lot of games. Got a lot of games going. I mean, we're balls deep in Kill Team right now.
Tyler Kelly, getting abducted by Games Workshop would make for an interesting story for a video. Oh my god, it would.
Yep. Yeah, let's just lie. It doesn't stop anyone else. Exactly.
Levi is using washes rather than blending, cheating. Nope, anything that works is fair.
Ghost of Death 2, Games Workshop secretly owns EA. I knew it.
Yeah, Games Workshop owns EA, not the other way around.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, just think about how much more money Games Workshop makes. I mean, video games, it's kind of a niche thing. But tabletop. Yeah, let's be really honest here, folks. You know, video games are a fad.
Exactly. Gandy, how is the new Kill Team?
Loving it. So I liked old Kill Team, and I think new Kill Team is way better. models actually feel like they should. I've been playing Space Marines a lot, and Space Marines, for the first time ever, feel like Space Marines. They're hard to kill. They're super strong. They get to do more actions than anybody else. They get to shoot more than anybody else. Their guns are good.
And they're giant pussies.
Yeah!
That's just in my head when I'm playing against them. Yeah, it's so much more fun. It really is so much more fun.
The game is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, before it was literally just little 40k.
Yeah, I feel like the games are much more tense as well. I think all the games that we've played have been pretty close, except for the ones with Sean.
I've had some close games with Sean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
Tristan Lee, hate farming is fine when deserved. However, design updates and changing the artistic style is just a thing that happens and people need to get over it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, some things aren't good or bad. They're just different.
Wrong.
And all things are in constant change.
Bad.
Like literally, if people wanted the game to stay the same, number one, they have that option because they can just be like, I'm done with 8th edition. I'm going to play 8th edition. I'm going to teach my friends 8th edition. I'm good. But no one is willing to do that. And yeah, the only way for things to really stay the same is for it to just end. For games to just be over, whatever is available now is the end. Never release anything new, never change anything, never release more books. Benny, I think my local game store has gotten almost no restocks in months. They do get new stuff, but often not many of each thing. Yeah, it really seems like Games Workshop just got nothing. They got no stock. Manacor Jones, Angels of Death is really good. I really like it. I hope they do more episodes.
Andy, what factions are you guys playing in Kill Team? And do you guys have a tier list for fun teams?
I've played a bunch of different teams. I've played Space Marine Assault Intercessors, which I really enjoyed because I love the new Assault mechanic. I have played Incursor Space Marines, which are really, really good and have fun rules where they get to shoot through solid walls. I've played Veteran Guardsmen from the Octeris box, and they play really, really well, but they're a little harder to pilot than Space Marines. Space Marines are a little bit more of a blunt force instrument, and I'm excited to play, hopefully this weekend, with some Sisters of Battle Repentia. I think that should make for a really, really fun game. No guns, only combat.
Woo!
I know Kroot have some really, really interesting rules. Orc Greenskins have some really interesting rules from the Index. And another team that's really got me interested, actually, is Dark Eldar Witches. They're a lot like the Sisters of Battle Repentia, but they have a rule where... Then this is just a blanket rule for them always, is they can force opponents... Or not force opponents. They can parry 2 of the opponent dice with 1 of theirs.
Damn.
Or no, wait, did I have that wrong? I think that's right. Yeah. Like, so basically, once they get into combat, they're not in a lot of danger. Because they can force parries, which is usually what happens is if you're in combat, you either each punch each other back and forth to try to deal some damage, or what you hope happens is maybe the person is injured a little bit and you can one-shot them, so you just one-punch them to death. But yeah, with the Dark Eldar, they can force you to parry. And so all of a sudden, you're pretty safe in close combat. It's a really, really interesting little mechanic they have for the Dark Eldar Witches.
Love a good witch.
Mm-hmm.
I've played Orc Commandos. That's what I've played. And they're a little difficult. It's kind of like the Veteran Guardsmen, the Krieg, because there's a lot of little rules and stuff, and you if you pull off all the little tips and tricks, then things can really, really happen in your favor. Also, making sure you hide for a while.
Yeah.
Until you get up is really, really helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, that just seems to be orcs just in general.
The orcs rule is Skulk, which actually Goonhammer brought up a really interesting point about Skulk, because it is people are raving about the Skulk rule, but in theory, the Skulk rule can be easily defeated with criticals. But I didn't roll a lot of criticals in our game, so.
I mean, you also have to be concealed.
You also have to be concealed.
So
but
yeah,
which limits stuff. Yeah. Unless you're playing the Kroot don't get Skulk, but they have tons of rules that let them just swap for conceals to engages.
Right. And there's a certain, like the sniper, if you just keep him perched, you can shoot while he's concealed, and you can use the knife guy, whatever his name is. You can
Knifey.
Knifey. You can use Knifey while concealed as well.
Mm-hmm. He has the silent special rule.
Yeah, exactly. So you can do some stuff, but yeah. But it's really good, like early game.
Yeah.
So you do that and then spend that. It's worth that extra command point.
Yeah, orcs not dying early game can be pretty punishing.
Yes, and then having a rocket launcher really high up and just one shot anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I need to do like an even fancier paint job on him.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves it.
Because now you love him more.
Yeah. Yeah. And my only goal in the game, and then I'll probably never play the game again, is to beat Sean, and that's it. That's all I need to do.
You should put hash marks on him, so he has one now. I guess he has one because he one-shotted my leader.
Mm-hmm. I one-shotted some of Amanda's Repentia.
There you go.
Well. But the leader matters.
Mm-hmm.
The leader. Yep. If that leader goes down, or the sub leader or whatever, and you can't do the orders.
Yeah.
Not good. That's what I need to do to Sean. I need to kill his leader immediately.
Mm-hmm. Aesthetics Deluxe. I'd love to drink the 30k tiers when they move editions. Me too. Ben E. Wait, 30k goes from 7th to 8th, but normal 40k is in 9th? I just misspoke. Yeah, they would go from 7th to 9th. Although 9th is just 8th, but with more rules. Tristan Lee, 30k feels like a cult. I agree!
Ben E. Oh, by the way, I've been watching EonsBattle for months. Never went to a live stream before, but I must say you have one of the most wonderful and interesting shows on wargaming stuff.
Yeah,
nice. And I really like the memory episodes. Well,
I know everyone does. I'm shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yassine Brown, one of the animation YouTubers I watch, is working on Astartes 2 at the moment, so hopefully it's that. Oh, sweet! Yeah, Astartes 1 was amazing. Daryl Park, I'm a 30k fan, and I do not like the 30k rules in light of how 8th edition and 9th edition work. Interesting. I mean, you should definitely check out Arbiter Ian's video then, because I'm sure he links to his rules for playing the game in 9th edition. Or maybe the Games Workshop will just do it for you. Oh my gosh, typing so much. Benny, Horus Heresy 30k has its own rulebook now, although it does reference the 7th edition book for some weapons. Yeah, I think it's time.
Lucky Bat, what are you guys going for Halloween? I'm going as a bat, like the baseball stick.
I'm going as a sexy cat.
I'm going as a shill. It's a pretty easy costume.
Icarus Maximus, I kind of want to start Age of Sigmar. Well, if you like the Stormcast Eternals or the Orc Cruel Boys, the Dominion box is a great place to start, and you can probably get them pretty cheap these days because
you probably can.
Games Workshop made, I think, conservatively 1 billion of them.
and no one bought them.
Yeah.
I mean, some people did.
Yeah, it's a good box. If you, I mean, it's basically Indominus, but for Age of Sigmar.
But think about it. Think about this. We had quite a few on EOB Complete.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few.
It's true.
We have way more Indominus. Even still, I feel like we still have Indominus minis being painted and put up on EOB Complete.
Mm-hmm.
And it's maybe one from Indominus a week, or from
Dominion
a week.
Yeah, probably. Yindrasta here and there, some cool boys.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I think just 40k is just so much more popular. And Space Marines are so much more popular.
Oh, God, is this true? You can get Dominion for $145 on eBay.
Boom! That's a steal. I mean, literally you're getting... Because it was already priced, like, with the Indominus, so, like, models were, like, $2 a piece. Like, it's a good deal if you want it.
Oh, no, this person has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 boxes that are in one of their photos. That's honestly not bad, though. Like, $145 for this is pretty good.
Yeah.
If you like it.
Mm-hmm.
William Hagen. Yandrasta is hot.
Yeah, I really like what I did with my Yandrasta. I think it's one of my best painted, like minis. Definitely one of my best true metallic metal minis, for sure. David Kritzberg, costume design is cool, possibly. Route question: do you find any overlap with mini painting or nah? Not really. I mean, it's an art, and I feel like all the arts overlap a little, because you're developing an artistic eye, and you're able to see value and shade and hue and stuff. So I think it totally helps, but it's not like a one-to-one skill move.
Oh my god! Oh no, that's more expensive. There's another person that has like a ton. They're selling it for $155. I had to add the shipping because they have it separate.
I know. One of my favorite moments was when Indominus, like the day Indominus came out, some friendly local game store published a video, which was him, and he made himself a throne out of Indominus boxes. And the comments were like, "You monster! It sells out in 30 seconds. Nobody can get a box, but you have dozens and dozens of boxes. You are awful. You're evil." And literally, like underneath the photo, he wrote, "These are customer boxes. They're not mine."
Yeah.
But it was awesome. You would say libertarian? EA equals eat ass. Daryl Park.
Go ahead.
Yeah, even if 30k didn't convert wholly to the 8th edition rules, there's lessons they could take up in the rule set to clear things up. Higher than 10 in stats would be nice. Keywords would be cool. Yeah, I remember in 6th and 7th edition there was the tricky thing where a lot of normal units could do strength 10 damage, and so it left nowhere for like higher damage weapons to go, like Titan weapons or specialty weapons. So everything would do like 10 damage plus some other ridiculous thing.
Aesthetics Deluxe. They did release all the codexes at once for 8th. It was called Index Books, and it still wasn't balanced.
No, it wasn't balanced, but that was my favorite 40k, honestly.
Yeah,
I really loved it.
Yeah, it was really, really great.
Even though my Gene Stealer cults were basically unplayable, I loved having all the rules in front of me and having everything very simplified. Only 3 stratagems, and only one of them was good. Was awesome. Loved 8th edition Index. It was a great, great time.
Yep.
Oh, Staggers, it's a kill team at the start of a new army. It's definitely a kill team, but it could totally be the start of a new army. Internet man. Cynicism is poison to the soul, but absolute optimism is diabetes. Oh, consider me type 2.
There you have it, folks.
I do think, though, there's definitely truth in the everyone's a critic. I think it's easy to be a critic, and it's harder to find things to appreciate and things.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit more effort.
You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, because it feels like, especially since, like, you know, it's such a big popular thing on YouTube, but like it seems like there's like a weird belief that there's like you're being like responsible and honest and truthful when you're criticizing, but when you're being positive, people are like, well, why are you being so positive right now? But nobody is like, well, why are you being so negative right now? Because they just assume you're being honest. I don't know. I feel like, especially in terms of toys and art, everyone is just stating their opinion. Purple Angel 8261. Mad respect for the kill team grind to get those guardmans done, and the long session takes their toll, but it achieves heaps. Yeah, that was a really, really cool video. I remember, though, losing my mind in that weekend.
Some say you haven't recovered.
No, not even a little bit. Phil Sayer, where are all these kill team faction rules? I've got Octeris, and if it's only got faction rules for guard and or commandos. Yes, there's a book called the Kill Team Index, and it's not index.
Compendium.
It's a compendium. And for some reason, I mean, I would never ever say this, but if you Google, you know, Warhammer 40k Kill Team Compendium PDF, and then hit search, you may come across it.
Very easy.
I didn't say that, but
No.
It's maybe possible.
Yeah. And, you know, maybe, if you didn't want to go that route, if you just search on YouTube,
Yeah.
you know, Kill Team All Factions, there might be some guy that just flips through the entire book,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see everything.
Yeah, and you
But who
only need
knows?
like 7 pages, so you could just, you know, screenshot.
Yeah.
You need like
So,
7 pages
but-
if you play Space Marines. Probably 4 if you play anything else.
But nobody's saying any of this.
No, I'm telling you to go to Games Workshop's web store and purchase the book at full price.
Yeah. It's
And then
$50.
in the note section of the order, just write in, I really appreciate the competitive pricing of this material.
Exactly. And if you play with a couple friends, buy them each one. Because you shouldn't be sharing.
Yeah. I mean, that's really not fair.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you bought like an audiobook or you bought like a book online, you wouldn't share with your friends.
No,
You would
absolutely
never-
not.
That's bad. Or like if you get Netflix, you would never share the password with people.
Yeah, you're not. It says when you check the little thing, you say you're not going to do that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just an M, can you take eliminators in Kill Team? No. I meant eradicators, but I guess eliminators work too. Yeah, no, you can't take either.
That's what I think.
Lazy bum. Whenever I see a YouTube video that says honest review, I pretty much assume it's negative. Yeah, and that's a pet peeve of mine when people call their thing honest review, because you should always assume that a review is honest.
Right.
And I know they just put it there for keywords and stuff, but it's one of those things that gets on my nerves a little. Late Yagami, positive deserves squint glares. Chaos Maker, hello Jay. I somehow ended up with 2 typhuses. Do you take commissions? Not for typhus. It's like a month-long painting project. I'll paint it, but not well. For a lot of money.
Yep. $3,000 and it's
yeah. Yeah. Garathaon, how is it going with the Legion minis? Really, really good. I have a full 800 points Rebel army with a few stragglers I need to paint, and then I have recently acquired Imperial models, and I'll be working on those. Maybe soonish, maybe not, probably.
Liam Hagen, dishonest reviews.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
It'd be dishonest reviews, but you would say the truth.
Yeah.
Because honest reviews, you always lie.
I had this one idea when the Penitent engines were coming out, or not the Penitent engines, the Sisters of Battle, something, the Sisters of Battle mech suits, and everyone hated them. And I wanted to put out a video called these
Paragon War Suits?
Yeah, the Paragon War Suits. Oh, that's great that both their war suits have P names.
Yep.
Good old Games Workshop. But and I wanted to call it objective review, and the video would be me going like, the box is 48 centimeters by 23 centimeters by 16 centimeters. It weighs exactly 16 grams. The box art contains similar graphics to others in the line. Like, literally be objective.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's another thing that grinds my gears, when people are like, this is objectively bad. And I'm like, I don't think you know what objective means.
Mm-hmm. But it is objectively bad.
It is objectively bad, yeah.
Yeah, especially Games Workshop, just in general, is objectively bad.
Yeah, for sure. David Kritzberg, that's the thing I don't understand about the non-GW model hate. It's like if you convert it, it's okay, but not if it uses third-party parts. Makes no sense. Yeah, I think it's just when people get into Games Workshop games, they kind of get into the Games Workshop bubble. Because I think, like, when I was first getting into Games Workshop, I did not look at other games at all. Now I look at everything, because I'm like, it's all the same.
Right.
Literally, it's all the same thing. But I don't think, yeah, I did not do that when I was a fresh, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, brand new Games Workshop shell. CT74769. Can you take commissars and kill team? No. Although you could probably just paint you could paint a commissar up and then just run it as a sergeant, because the sergeants can take power weapons and plasma pistols, which is a pretty classic loadout for a commissar. BS Surge 93. What's going on, lads? Love the channel. Woo.
Woo.
I like the channel. I don't know if I love the channel.
Yep. We're closing it down. I see Dancing Doom and Justin M are trying to post links and stuff. You can't post links on the chat. You got to do it on Discord.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Lazy Bum. Acquired equals fell off the back of a truck. Yeah, my copy fell off the back of a truck. It's pretty crazy. Liam Hagen, you guys should get a Warhound Titan each and make that a long series to milk ad revenue. Yeah, we might do something like that. It probably won't be Titans, because I think that those are just irresponsibly expensive. But I would like to do something kind of neat with a bigger model. Also, Forge World's a butt.
Yeah.
Just one giant, just butt.
You said not me.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Ackerman, Do you see yourself ever getting into historical minis?
Yeah, I think when I'm 50, I'll wake up and I'll have an entire World War II set up in my basement, probably. Like on the day of my 50th
Right.
birthday. I think that's just what happens.
But let's be honest. Wouldn't you be a little bit more of a model train person?
I don't know. I think I might be model plane. I don't know. Trains don't interest me much at all. I mean,
But
they probably will when I'm
move.
50, but
Yeah. But I'm saying when you're 50 years old, would you rather do historicals or model trains?
probably trains.
Yeah, they move.
They do. They move. I think they're
You
kind of
can-
more interesting.
You get to wear a conductor hat.
Yeah. You don't
Think
have.
about
You don't
that.
get to paint swastikas though, which is kind of a deal breaker for
For
most people in historicals.
Never mind.
Because it seems for a lot of people that's the draw.
Yeah.
I know that's not true, except for sometimes it is. I'm a part of some Facebook
Yeah.
groups.
Yes. And every once in a while on our Discord.
Yeah, and every
But,
once in a while.
Yeah. But you know, those get deleted.
Yeah. Gandhi in the Infinite Wisdom. How do you make a good-looking goddamn cultist? Like a G-Dub cultist? I feel like they're all right. The old cultists from Dark Vengeance are great, and then I really like the new cultists from Blackstone Fortress. Also, Gene Stealer cult make great cultists. Just maybe head swap, or maybe don't even bother head swapping. Just paint them differently. Those would make great cultists. You could go with Renegade Guard to make cultists. I feel like you're really, sky's the limit with Chaos cultists. Maybe grab something from Fantasy and just glue guns to the hands.
Ben E, do old Games Workshop minis count as historical, like your Metal Marines from 1986?
Probably not. I mean, there's no historical precedent for them.
Yeah, like historical war games are like you play as Russians in World War II or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
War
arguably, Horus Heresy is a historical game.
Yeah.
And so people, grognards will be like, excuse me, but those are the wrong knee pads for this era.
Right.
Excuse me, are you playing with 40k Blood Angels? You have to be playing with 30k Blood Angels. But they're Space Marines painted red. Yeah, but they're the wrong Space Marines painted red. Yeah, but they have the same armor. Yeah, but they don't have the exact same shape of armor.
That's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Hagen, when I'm 50, I will start aging in reverse.
Yeah, little Benjamin Butt.
Oh, Benjamin Butt. Perfect. Speaking of butts, did you know that we have a Patreon-only stream after this stream?
Yeah, we do.
It starts at a little after 10 o'clock, because
Yeah.
we usually piss in between streams. Get it?
Yeah, it's
And,
only for our patrons, and we're going to talk bad about all of you to the patrons.
Exactly.
And you won't be there.
Exactly.
Unless you join the Patreon.
Yeah, then we won't talk bad about you.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? We're creating
Mhm.
FOMO right now.
We're as bad as Games Workshop.
But what's fun is that this is Patreon stream number 52, which means that we've
Ah.
done it for a whole year.
Wow.
Done a whole year of Patreon-only streams.
Boy, and each
Lot
Patreon-only
of
stream
fun.
is 2 hours. So that's over 100 hours of content.
But some of the other ones were more. The first ones that we did,
Yeah.
we would go until like 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't know
Mhm.
how. But that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
Benny, oh my god, talking behind my back. I thought you were a goodie, not a baddie.
Yeah. Liam Hagen, no, they won't. I know every single one of your patrons by name and their mothers. especially the mothers.
Yeah.
I came late to the party, but I would have gobbled up the strictness and heraldry and iconography up if I was playing when 30k was big. Yeah, I could totally see if you got the right group, the right gaming group and stuff. I could totally see the Horus Heresy being awesome.
Yeah.
Oop, that's not blue. CT4779, do you Americans have the Imperial magazine, and do you think it's any good? We do not have it yet, but it seems great. I don't know if it's a subscribe monthly, but totally I'm 100% probably going to try to snipe some of the better issues. Probably me and the rest of the world, so we'll see how well it goes, but...
I'm sure it's going to go great.
Because it seems like literally some things is just like, hey, do you want this kit for less than half off? And I'll be like, yes, I do.
And here it goes.
Yeah, like I'll take a rowboat girly man for $20, as opposed to 60, like they think that he's worth, which he's not.
Aesthetics Deluxe. Have you guys any interest in Adepticon?
I don't remember which one Adepticon is.
Yes, we do.
Okay, yay, good.
Adepticon is the con near us.
Oh, good, yeah, well, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah,
we'll
we will be there.
Exactly.
And then everyone can experience a how in person.
There you go. That'd be hilarious. Do you think we could do Models and Memories live from Adepticon?
Oh, that would be really, really fun.
and everyone can see what it is.
And then everyone just starts yelling and making noise.
And then we could have a real live audience.
We could!
That sounds really fun. Well, there you go. We'll have to think about that.
And speaking of thinking about that...
Oh, yeah. It is over 10 o'clock. You got an extra minute out of us.
Yeah.
So, you know what that means. We're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only stream in the next couple minutes. So you gotta join us there. And you can actually chat with us live, like with your voice. You can actually call in and chat with us, which is fun. But make sure you watch all the videos from this week. And we have a Patreon-exclusive video out tomorrow, which is fun. So you gotta just join the Patreon. I mean, geez Louise. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that.
Woo! All right, everybody, except the patrons. Good night.
Woo,
Me and the
good
patrons are gonna go
night.
have a wild night.
Yeah, you're gonna be naked on stream.
Good.